he asked Father Jose Luis to preach. He said, not yet. He and I, we lived together in San Luis Potosi. That's where I lived for over a year to study Spanish and the culture there. So he's a prefect, if you will, a formator for the minor seminary. He and I were in the same age, 49 years old. So we have a privilege to know Father Jose Luis. To live together, and his English is perfect, but he's still shy. So hopefully in 3 weeks, he go home and with an American accent and ready to go preach the good news over there. My brothers and sisters, it's like Father Jose Luis, he had that talent in him. God gives him that talent, to be able to study not just theology, but the second language, English. And he want to be an interpreter, means that to translate Spanish to English, English to Spanish. We are also have talents. Like the gospel today, you are the salt, you are the light. I believe in each one of us, God has given us and implanted in us some type of unique, special talents. A lot of times we doubt it. We only see light and saltness in our heroes, those already established their status, if you will. And so we don't see in us, for example, if somebody said that you are the light of the world, I say, no, I'm not the light of the world. My light is very dim. Then we have to shine a little bit outside. Because in each one of us, there is the seed of faith. There is the power of love. There is the power of forgiveness that God has given us in a very special way. But a lot of times we deny who we are and who we were. And so today, let us recontinue or reconnect and reconfirm our identity. I'm thinking about the salt. What can season the salt if the salt loses its saltness? What can change the light when there's no more light in us? And the light's supposed to be on the stand, not under the bed. Like this church right here, the light's much better than before because somebody did that for us. One day before seminary in New Orleans, I went to Delgado Community College as a young man, maybe 22 years old. I was sitting in a couch in a student lounge or student center. And I look up to the ceiling. And back then I studied English as a second language. I just arrived to the United States. I studied English as a second language and also mechanic. And so for me, the world is so big and I was nobody. And so I look up in the ceiling, I saw a dim light, very dim during the day. And I said, why somebody left that light on during the day? And that light almost nothing to shine and to light the whole building, the whole big like stadium. Can you imagine you go to the big stadium and there was one light in the ceiling, lighting up all day. Somebody forgotten to turn it off. And you said, the exit, I am here. My brothers and sisters, sometimes we want to be the spotlight in the world. Maybe that's not what we meant to be. Maybe we just want to be the night light so that when we get out of the bed at night, and when we move it, the motion just click in to that light and turn that light on just enough so that we don't hit the wall, so that we don't step on the toys, so we don't hurt ourselves. The Lord is so mysterious, at the same time, very generous. The Lord just gives us enough light so that we can light for ourselves. It's like in the forest at night. Give us a little bit of oil lamp to walk one step at a time so that we can get out of that darkness of light. And so today, my brothers and sisters, the qualities and the characteristics of the light so that we can see around it. The light also is a guide for us. The light also is a warning light for us. Can you imagine that you and I driving on a highway or on a local street like this without traffic lights? Everybody will hit one another. So today, let us become the green light for those who go straight through the intersection. Maybe we can be a red light so that let people know that it's time to stop. Or maybe a yellow light, or the light that just blinking to warn people, slow down. So may God bless us, whoever we are, wherever we are now. Not just be content, but be confident. Don't turn off the light. Leave your life on, because you never know when the Lord will use your light to shine for others. Amen.